Oh, what is popping? Oh, we got. Live, correct? There we go. 1 second, I'm just gonna move my warrior towards Woody Bay. Get ready to grab DMF before I go to bed. They locked in for 1.5 hours. Alright. Let's just do one quick run, maybe more. Why is this not tracking my in-game audio? Should be. Property. Ah. Why is this not picking up my audio? It was yesterday. Can you guys hear the game? Or no? I just have to send a little neutron music. Now you can hear the game. Alright, a quick run here. Let's see how quick we can do it. Buff. Take a little reset time here. I think I'm gonna keep resetting here until I'm like 44. Got the combat. Mount up again. Look at that, smooth running, not even getting hit by them. Wait, caught on the thing. I think we're good to keep running. I think I can run all the way actually. We get anything worth 42? We don't, right? I don't even need to go train at the trainer at 42. 44 we do, because we get a better blessing. A better rank of exorcism, and we will actually start hitting exorcisms at 44 as well. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Go and spam click. I'm a greedy bugger, so I'm like looting these. And you can only get the loot if you actually like might have to send a... I'm good. I need to hold my bob for the next pull. Next pull I definitely need it. Actually I need to mail myself some more mana potions. Hopefully this wizard will drop the combat on me. No combat. See. Yeah, we're good. Get all that juicy mage weave. And a bop. Debuff. Heal. We kind of don't want to pull this guy, so I think it's perfect pathing right now, actually, that is walking out. Otherwise, I won't really be able to kill the dead heroes. Get full mana. Forbearance doesn't really matter right now. And if I pull the boss, it will pull that last grave. So we should be good. I'm just gonna here. Pulls the last one, and then we just gotta run over here quickly, otherwise the boss might not reset actually. Just gonna go back and pull some more stuff afterwards. Should reset in 3, 2, 1. And I do want to jump down, but these really easily also daze me, so Soul Eater, right? That's among them. I believe that's a Soul Eater. I'll wait for that totem to despawn a bit. Here we go. Actually not missing that many, I'm just gonna do this. Into the stack. I think I can reach this. There's actually a way to get up if you jump on the snakehead, but I might reset the mobs though. Let's see if I can make this work. Here we go. We got them all! Puckers! I think there's anyone over there. This is huge. Didn't even have to jump down. I don't like strafing around here, so I'm just gonna W key and turn my character around all the time. We're just gonna get a fat stack before we start. I am just gonna bubble here at the start just to get good damage in. And bubble. We're sending the big one. In bubble you can actually nade, but in Bob you can't. So just gonna let him get closer. I have a good stack, so I'm not gonna run back. Bring my warrior on a boat in Booty Bay. Barons for a bit before we can use Bob. I should actually have used Bob first, but I really wanted just to use a high explosive. I did that instead. And use nades inside of and dense is like easier to throw, right? I forgot to conk there. Need a bit of a tighter stack anyways. Aye, the boat is leaving without my warrior. Can I get a latch on here? Latch on the side. Look, latch on the side. The boat. I'm actually just gonna jump down and attack them down here. Spot. Hopefully we stay on the boat. Sometimes you get dismounted off the boat. A juicy nade here. Darn. I should have mixed scrolling battle text on. But it's so satisfying watching the big numbers, you know? Pop. 3, 2. I fell off on my warrior. My god, and now I'm getting fatigued on my warrior on my second account. Need to get it swimming, man. Jesus, I'm far out. I feel like I'm gonna die, actually. I'm a warrior. Not recommended trying to move a warrior for will buffs while you're doing this. Okay, we're gonna get a big freaking nade again. Dang. I jumped a little bit too fast, actually. We want to stack them again. I'm gonna do some extra jumps on the other spot. Hey, guy. It already feels kind of faster than before. Like it feels faster than 40 already. I guess less and less are resisting the first tick of conk, and that's actually like big. Big damn. Oh, it's not undead. Bang, huge nade. Check out how much nade we've done actually. Probably a lot, huh? Let's just use Leonan. Actually only gave me 250 and I was at 230. I think the next rank gives me 500 mana. So then it becomes a lot more worth. You don't need to use mana potions here. You could just rank 1 a lot more than I am, but obviously it gets significantly slower than rank 1 conk, that is. My warrior obviously died trying to swim to shore after he fell off the boat. Do I have a rank 1 ready for when I get here? Guess we're gonna get some mana ticks now. No more greed spotting. 401, 450. Get 57 mana per tick. So it's not that many ticks until I can do like a max rank again, but you definitely don't want them to go untouched for too long or they don't reward your XP anymore, right? Rank 1. So like 30 seconds is what I usually say, like 20 seconds. Most people I say, but I think it's 30 or so. Could let him run down and just only do it at the greed spot, like I'm doing right now. Get a bunch of mana ticks. And then I'm gonna use my bop in a second here to actually we're gonna bubble. No, I'm gonna use bop. Oh, I did that way too early. I'm a boomer. 4, 3, 2, 1. I could have gotten two conks out if I didn't mess that up. And I'm gonna use a normal nade now. I want to stack. I want to stack them way more. Every single one of them with my nade. You get them stacked by jumping and spamming W key or spacebar, any other movement key mid-air. It updates your C axis in the game. That way, they kind of run down towards you to reach you, right? Rebuff. And we want to stack them again. Some are faster, some are slower. Good stack. That. 12 minutes so far. Pretty good, pretty good. It already feels way easier than level 40. Crazy that one level makes such a big difference, but I guess a lot of the red ones went orange. Jump one more time here. A bubble now. Okay. Bubble now. And then we're gonna do the big nade. Let's get a good stack again, because I'm gonna start losing XP on some of them if I don't get them all in my Punk Aura, whatever it's called. Just, I shouldn't have done it. Always resist at this level. All of them are really slow. I almost want to run ahead of them. I think I'm just gonna let them path up here. It's hard to loot them over here. I'm just gonna jump down here. I get more loot. Maybe I can hardcast this. Oh, is that rank 1? I thought I did a max rank 1. 14-minute run. Easy peasy. I just lost 2 games because you left me. I will sleep in pain now. Hope you lose everything in the dungeon like I did in rank. Brother! If you guys don't know, I definitely boosted Rexter to his new rating. He was almost in silver again. We saved him from the silver. Oh, what the fuck am I saying? Silver elo, and now he lost 2 in a row. I think I won 5 in a row before. Okay, loot this. Easy peasy. Almost 200k XP an hour right now. Got the distress beacon. I think I'm gonna have to let that loot go. That's a good run. Sure, actually, maybe.
For you. Keep it real.
3 gold, easy peasy. But mouse over loot add-on? Hey Kyle, it's actually not it's not an add-on. I have a video on my channel where actually let me just pull the video up, right? And you guys can just watch it. I have this video right here where I explain it. It's better than me trying to explain it, I guess. Let me see. Loot, this one.
A lot of people ask me, how do you loot so fast? I use speedy auto loot and I use interact with mouse over. This is super underrated. where I have it on an Alt modifier, and then I use my scroll wheel. So when I'm scrolling down, I will interact with mouse over, and that also means looting. When you guys see me loot super fast, it's because I'm using that setup. Then I'm using a Logitech mouse that has like free spin, right? So I can press this button, and then my scroll wheel will just, it will scroll forever. Or not forever, but it'll scroll for a long time.
Forever.
That's the way I loot so fast.
So that's how I loot fast, right? So interact with mouse over, basically, right? I had to remind myself how I set it up. Interact with mouse over. Speedy auto loot or Lootatrix Plus will also do it. Just make the loot window faster. Then I just scroll wheel to loot super fast. Can you guys believe we got DFT on the warrior tonight, the old warrior? I think you gotta sim it. It is kind of huge. Maybe it's better on a not on a quick. Nice tip on the mouse. Your SM Graveyard plus CAF live streams were super helpful to see live, including all the deaths. Thank you, no worries, Kyle. Yeah, I mean, when you make a video, you obviously post. I really try not to post like a glorified run. I try to just do a take where even if something messes up, I try to post that anyways. I don't want to do like a super duper clean run because there's a lot of learning to happen, or there's a lot of moments of like, what do you say? Why is my English so brief right now? But there's a lot of intricacies, different intricacies to the different runs that can, you know, that you only learn once you do like a lot of runs. And sometimes I think that's nice to include in a run, like when something messes up, what do you do, right? But yeah. Can't hide it on a live stream that you die, you know. Go again. I have my tank gear on, right? I don't. Oh my lord. Hopefully we can make it to the first reset spot. CG buffs popping left and right every freaking minute right now. Yeah, absolutely. Seeing like Taiwan just super clean one shot every pull is discouraging. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that are just that good, you know, but that's not me at least, you know. Oi oi oi. Luperino. We drop comp. Also, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm trying to like learn a new boost or something, I also prefer watching someone doing it live or like uncut or a non-guide. Obviously, I watch a guide version first, but if I can find someone running it for like 2 hours, just seeing everything that they do, and especially if they do commentary, it's super nice. That's also what I'm trying to do here. You know, during my raids, I play music, but I try not to do that when I'm doing solo content like this for you guys, so it doesn't get DMCA'd, so you can hear my commentary and stuff. Seeing more realistic experience help. Oh, that's good. I agree. It gotta be realistic. Sometimes it tells me, sometimes I get comments from people that's like, oh, I never die doing this or whatever, and I think I might have to run. Too close. Do you think there's a reset spot up here that I can access? Find, but I think actually we got some distance. Just gonna go to the next spot. So if that happens to you, just if you can run and keep your pop ready. Pop should be fine. Maybe I need to bubble. I have 2 witch doctors on me. I'm just bubble. You can use this spot. Hopefully they're not too close on me again as well. Not really hitting me here now. Right? Please. Most of them should reset at least. Long enough for me to get to the next spot, I think. And make sure you don't target any mobs, because they will be able to hit you if you target them. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I watched Aurelia's live for the same purpose. I like to learn CF. Yeah. I wonder where Aurelius went. I heard he had a controversy, and ever since he never ever posted again. It wasn't even a big controversy, if I remember right. It wasn't like that he got cancelled or anything. I think it was like he was calling someone out for stream sniping him or something, and he got a GM to suspend the player that was stream sniping him. But that GM happened to be a friend of Aurelius, so it was kind of like abusing his power. And then he just went AWOL. I swear there's gonna be so much palette content to be made. If it doesn't want to reset, you just log out. This happens sometimes. You should not be able to log out if you're in combat, but it kind of just bugs out a bit, and kind of faster than trying to run over there. Maybe it's not faster, but now you get to see another trick, I guess. Knock back in. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't drop combat, but you can log out. Weird, and he's gone. Yeah. Monkey sometimes. I don't know how Blizzard codes this game. Oh no, it reset my XP tracker. I should not have looted that. I think now I have a zombie right on top of me. Let's see. If you've ever done like Chromagus, right? If you are targeting him and hitting him through the wall when you go to hide, I messed up. We're just gonna use a bop. I was gonna use it anyways. I'm gonna health pot because I want to hold my bop a bit longer. How we bop? Jump. I am kind of greedy. The only way you can get the loot from the graves is if you stand still while clicking, otherwise you don't loot them. I would say I'm kind of greedy. Because I could just not do that and just not take as much damage, right? He got a real job as a financial advisor. Oh, it could be something more to it, but at the time 2021 he also got a big boy job and wanted to dedicate his energy to that. Oh, really? Maybe people are just making up rumors. Like, someone told me that, and I was like, ah, makes sense, like, you know? But it seems more valid or more likely that he got a job, right? Like during COVID as well, right? So I can see how maybe he didn't have a job during COVID and got a job end of it. Alright, we swap to our spirit set. You could stay tank set if you want while doing this part, but you really don't take any damage during this. Oh. And then you can go straight into the pole, so you save like 30 seconds. Because right now I have that whole pack aggro on me, right? I can manage to hit a jump right now. Oy, oy, oy. Pulling the boss will also make him spawn a grave if you missed one. I did not pull the boss. I don't know if it matters actually. I don't remember if it matters. I don't think I need to pull the boss. I think it helps pulling the boss if they're here, so they leash. Once you get to like a higher level. Is that max rank? It's min rank. I need to do so much. Oh, actually it does. A lot of damage. So you can use this trick on mages as well when you jump to get them to path towards you. You see how they're running down? By spamming a movement key midair. This works in Sunken Temple as well. If you ever struggle with the mobs, like the never turning back, and they keep running at you, it's actually because you need to update the Z-axis. See if I can pull this. Can I can't, maybe I can't do the jump right now. I'm too old. No, never mind. Got it. Now we're just missing this guy. Okay, can I reach this guy? Can't. I'm gonna pull him like this then. Gonna wait for them to arrive. Sami Salami does like a bubble pull here. I don't think you need to at all. Like they're really stacked. You can stack them really easily anyways. So I just save my bubble for when I'm up here during the pull. I don't know that jump trick with movement keys. Yeah, it helps with getting them stacked, and it actually works in all mage boosts where you're doing like a less jump. So if you're ever struggling with the mobs not turning back, you can do that. It doesn't happen in SM runs because you're not really jumping, so the mobs actually turn back. They like something to do with the server ticks, right? So spamming movement key emitter, update that Z-axis. I'm gonna bubble here. And another one, and drag them all the way to the end of it. Nade, jump. Look at all that damage. It's juicy. Holy moly. Literally holy. And you can do the jump trick at the greed spot as well when you're jumping over here. So I like to do some extra jumps at times at these locations to maintain the tight stack, especially when I'm using nades. So here I could run for an instant conk over here, but you see how tight I can get them just by doing 1 or 2 more jumps, and I get like 2 or 3 mana ticks, like uninterrupted mana ticks. That is just juicy. You definitely take advantage of that, especially if you're not using mana potions. You should be using mana potions if you want to be fast, but yeah. Getting a tight stack just makes the whole thing way easier. Look at this big nade. Dang. How much did that one? It did 11k. Huge. And I prefer the conch spot right there, because they kind of walk down, you see, when you jump. I would say Paladin is actually easier than Mage. At this level, I would say. It's easier. Well, easier than Frost. But if you know how to do this as Frost, like the same juggle method as Paladin, it's still, like, you can use the same technique once they get spread, because eventually they'll get spread if you play Frost Mage at level 40, sub 42. Because so many resist your Blizzard. We're just gonna not conk here. Them stacked. If you leave them untouched for too long, they will reset their XP tracker, or their current XP. So make sure you touch them every 30 seconds, at least. I like to say 20, just so you have a buffer. Tank my mana by doing that. And actually, I thought I had Leo in hands ready. I don't. Well, now we're so we are going to doing some rank 1 and some jumping around. Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now. I'm too much of a boomer to read chat while I'm doing this. Leon Hands is a 250 mana pot. It uses 100% of your current mana, but 100% of 10 mana is 10 mana, you know? So it will bring you back to 250 mana. Get a good stack again. Finish off this. Huge. Look at how much the nades are doing damage-wise. Literally doing 35% of my damage. So if you're not using nades, you are definitely slowing yourself down. If I was using dense dynamite, it will be even faster, right? Even more damage. Once they get a few of them get low, they start getting red, so even more important to keep them stacked, right? Otherwise you get stragglers that you might not touch for 30 seconds. Jump. Key. WW. Here you go. Right stack. And I get mana techs. With a big spirit set, I'm getting 57 mana per tech. So that is also huge. Soon we can do a bop. Load up a big nade here. Huge nade. And 3, 2. Buff. At 50 you get an ability called Holy Wrath, I believe. Which is gonna make this a lot faster and more and super satisfying to do. Get a good stack again before we go. There we go. Holy Wrath, this one, huge. A lot of damage from that. And do a bubble high explosive nade now. Bubble act. Actually gonna do another one of these before I throw it. Oh! I actually greeted that so hard. I had like half a second, less than half a second left on the timer. Bunka TOS, man. I'm stacked. They do the movement the best when they're like not on the wall, right? Like if they're on the wall, they kind of just, they don't move towards you, right? Obviously they can't. So you want to keep them like over here jumping. Oh no way, bro. You see how it saved me spamming my movement key? And now that they're low, we're gonna keep them on the left side for loot. Here we go. Really annoying looting that other spot. I do it. They're quite low now. We're gonna ding as well, 42. I wish it was possible to do the scarabs as well as a paladin. I think it is at later levels, but at this level, getting a witch doctor, it needs to be a blood drinker in the scarab room that Pat's in here. Also a non-shadow hunter, non-witch doctor. I guess I could do it. Oh, maybe. I will need a bob for it or a bubble or something. I actually just threw down a max rank when they were super low over there. Am I using a nade on this? Oh yo 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 yo. Oh yo yo yo. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? No way! I'm such a noob! Why did I jump down too early, bro? I think I'm a mage, I swear. Never mind. I'm not going back to redo that. They're almost all dead. I'm not gonna go loot either. What the fuck am I doing, bro? I'm so sleepy, man. I was like, I can make that easily. I'm just gonna cold and cold. I'm gonna Nova, no problem. I don't know. Sleepy Joe strikes again, I guess. Are we doing still online over here, right? Which out of my DMF? 41 minutes. I'm gonna do one more run and then I'm probably gonna call it a day. It was a 40-minute run, a 14-minute run. That's pretty good. You read what you guys wrote. Unbelievable Paladin Solo CF, nice skill. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I didn't come up with this. This was people were doing this in 2019 as well. But yeah, it's impressive that you can so much solo content in Classic WoW, and that's what I like about Classic WoW as well. Is that you can solo stuff like this. It's my favorite content. I almost like it more than raiding. Might want to try only killing on the left side greed spot when they get low so you don't lose any loot stuck on yeah, exactly. That is true. I try to remember doing it like that. But I'm just too old, man. I'm 30. I turned 30 last month. And now I just do stupid shit like dying like that. We're already 42. That is so poggers. We're going for the improved blessing of the might. Or wisdom, sorry. Okay, last run, and then I go to bed. Get on the tanking set. It's not as fast as doing it on mage, because at 42 I could do scarabs as well. And then I would be sitting at 200 something K unrested, but I'm a freaking paladin doing 150k XP an hour. That is juice. Absolutely juice. Send another run. I don't think I'm gonna go train until level 44. Yeah, I'm not gonna train until 44. I need to do the rest quest. I haven't done the rest quest. I don't want to be that guy going into dungeons at 60 and I can't arrest people because I didn't even do the quest. That is monk at US, man. I think the risk of me getting dazed now is so low I should just run. I think I don't have to reset it here anymore. We're gonna have to pop your bubble. Many casters. Holy moly, we pulled the whole dungeon. I don't know if I can survive here. Maybe I'm fine. I was afraid we're gonna get a situation like before where they were right here just slapping me. Classic WoW Dungeon Solo, a large-scale AoE farming is peak content for me. You get to be clever, use the world, use movement, make use of your kit in clever ways. It's way more engaging than raid. Exactly. It is super fun. Oh, I'm in combat with this fella. 20-second forbearance. I don't think this guy's gonna drop combat on me now. I'm just gonna wait for my forbearance and send it, I guess. Okay, he evaded that. Nice. This is not a reset spot, right? No. I believe this is a reset spot. Yeah. I'm just gonna reset it. I want to mount up. There's a high risk that I get dazed and have to reset over here. If I mount up now, I think I can just run the whole way, you know?
Aggro.
Okay. And we can mount here, that's nice. I dazed me anyways. I felt like I wasn't sure of my back, but... Boss is gonna hit me. If I get dazed, I definitely have to bob. Good. They are quite close though. Take me. I think I can dispel this, right? EC clap. I hate getting that on mage.
Aggro.
Here we go. Oh, what am I in combat with though? Oh, Shadow Hunter right here. I pulled that as well. Please. Oh my lord. Actually gonna have to throw out a buff here, I think. Oh, no, we're good. Make it here, I'll make it here. Gonna do the logout trick again. I think they're gonna stay leashed to each other, I think. I don't want to get polyed and die. Oh, never mind. Ease it ups. Typing a guild chat on my other why am I typing on my other account? I could just type here. Just typing on my warrior. Let's go pull. Huh? Why didn't it pull a grave? Oh no. We have to wait for this guy to patrol out of the room before we can start pulling. So if there's a Shadow Hunter in here, Witch Doctor and Shadow Hunter, especially Shadow Hunter, you can't pull. You can't shoot them in the pull. Otherwise, they just, you know, this guy shoots you and he polys you, so it's a big F. You want him to patrol out of here before you start. And he's kind of, if he polys me as well while I'm pulling, it's super annoying. I don't think Bob removes it. I think Bubble works, but I waste my Bubble. But also, he's gonna patrol out, come back. If I don't go now, so. When you pull, actually the zombies, they won't social aggro the Shadow Hunter, but the dead heroes will. So. You can kind of make a calculated pull if you want. What's the chances of me being able to get my DMF tonight? I have to join a raid to get the buff. Boards are all over that right now. Up to my Reset. Ah. What will bind to me? Have I swapped out an item? Just gonna wait for him to be here. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh no. I have to reset this. I was gonna go straight into... No, wait, I didn't pull that. I was going to go straight into the kill phase, but now I have to reset them again. The Shadow Hunter. As soon as this guy's out, I think we're good. I could actually pull now because there's no dead heroes over there. They're not gonna social. No way I fell down. No way. Can I not? Can I not? Can I not? Oh my god! Something heal! I'm good. God, I fell down. Can I get up? I think I can get up. No? I'm kind of afraid of doing stuff here. I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What a little spider monkey I am. Holy moly. This is why you go behind, by the way. Why? These... Are they looking at me or nah? Nah, they reset. I might just have to... I don't know if I can pull it off with a bubble. I just have to send a little reset on this. How would I reset this though? Oh my... Let's just try to pick up more. I'm sure I can go get it with a bubble. Turn on that, pull this one. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think it's just a good idea if I get this stacked. We got those stacked. Now let's see, can I pull? Can't. Okay, we're gonna jump down. I think I won't proxy. Over here. There we go. We got him, boys. We got him. Actually, Bob would have been fine as well. Casters. There we go. And they're actually kind of stacked already. Oh my god. Close to the wall. Have to be like on the white part here. And here we go. Sending a nade already. What did that do? 12k. Almost 12. I didn't get any mana pots. I have no mana pots. So this is gonna be a long one, boys. We're just gonna do the jump no matter what here, even already stacked. But need to jump while they're on this part of the hill. There we go. Could do a little... As soon as they're off the wall, it works best. Just passively regenerating mana right now. I'm not gonna cast here actually. I put myself on a GCD. Could actually pull this by being too close to it, so kinda need to be wary of the Shadow Hunter at this level. And we're not gonna cast now. I think we're just gonna... I'm not gonna bother with min ranking. It's not worth interrupting the NP5 for a min rank. I don't need to touch them that often. I have plenty of time to make it back. So we're just gonna stay above 1200 mana. Do it that way. Whenever we're like 2k plus, we do both spots. We do this spot and the greed spot. And remember, nades, they kind of snapshot onto the ones you're casting it on already, right? So you don't want to cast it ahead of them. You want to cast it on the pack to hit them. Kind of snapshots to what you're targeting when you're throwing it. Whatever, we're on here. I think I can really... I could also just get super low to get the 250 mana from my hands. Maybe I'll do that now that we have it. It's such a long CD, so why not do it? Yeah, hit them even though they're way further ahead. Don't try to aim it in front of them. I believe in retail you have to like aim in front. Okay, now we're gonna go into a... How much mana does it cost? I actually need to wait a few ticks. I was gonna do a bop or even bop. We're gonna bop. Up first. It has a shorter CD, so if I use that first, it will come back, you know. Actually, does that even make sense? I should use my bubble because it's a longer CD, right? I guess I get more uses if I use bob first. Bob, then bubble, then bob. If I bubble, then bob, then I can't do anything for a while, right? Remember not to rebuff your blessing, otherwise you lose your buff and you die. Can I land this? Can I land this? Is the question. Actually, the range to wait for them to be off the wall, then jump. Off the wall, then jump. It's a really short range, it feels like. Okay, dude, send it. Actually worked alright. I have mana to do... Yeah, I got one more in me, and then we're gonna lay on hands. We gained about 100 mana there, boys. So little. Anyways, we have about 20 seconds now before we have to touch him again. So they don't reset their XP. So we're just gonna do a max rank now. Only do a max rank over here until we have more mana. Focus on getting him stacked. Honestly, I don't think it's worth doing rank 1. I would only do rank 1 if like I need to engage them with XP wise, right? Because it's just putting you on a, it's just interrupting your MP5. Look at that, we can max rank every time we go over there and we're gaining mana. You definitely don't need mana potions, it just makes it faster. You could do this indefinitely, you would never go home doing this. I'm gonna do one more max rank here and then we're gonna keep him on the left side for XP. I think actually, remind me, I'm not a mage. Assy, you are not a mage right now. You're a paladin. Not Nova them. One more time. Then I let him go. Then I think I can finish them with a bubble now. Now we jump down. Do this, and then we do this. Do big freaking nade. We redo that, and then we run. Come on now, dogs. You dead, no? I can still die to these. I swear, because I have so little armor in the spirit set, they will actually just destroy me if I let them touch me. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Oh my god. Oh my god! I can't go up. Is there a way to jump this out on the mount? Yes. Insane. Actually, I want to loot this. There we go. Okay, easy peasy. We get the loot. Anything juicy, that was the question. What the fuck? Why is my PC doing Morse code? Actually, not a bad neck if I didn't have that one already. Imagine there being just a juicy edge master on this guy. Can we get it? Imagine, I just feel like there's an edgy on this. There's an edge master in this guy right now that I can't loot, right? Anyways, I'm pretty much done for tonight. The leveling is going so quick, so quick. Oh, that nade tip is super helpful. I've always tried leading target and couldn't figure out how I was so bad at it. Oh yeah, it's I think it's a retail thing, right? You throw it ahead and then you'll hit the target that's at that location when it lands. But in classic, you just aim at the mobs that you want to hit. So that's kind of nice, at least. Look at the dynamite damage, actually. It's so much. It's 30%. And if I use dense, how much better is dense? These do like 230 on average or something like that. Dense dynamite. Imagine bringing sappers. Oh lord, they actually do a lot more. They do like 400 on average. So that's like almost twice the damage. So if I had dense dynamite, it would be probably be 40% of my damage. That's crazy. Like if you're actually speedrunning, dense dynamite would make a big difference. Like sapper charge, oil of immolation when you're in a bubble. How much does oil do? Oil of immolation. 50 damage to any for 15 every 3 seconds for 15. You just divide that by 3. That's 16 damage per second. 15 seconds. $255. That's like an additional nade during your bubble. I actually think Oil of Immolation and Dense Dynamite could speed it up a lot. You definitely don't need it. Just like if you want to speedrun, like if you're attempting a server first Paladin 60, I mean, you probably don't have that stuff available to you, but if you did, or maybe you're just trying a fast run, you know? I don't think this is worth anything. I mean, this one could be worth something because it has like Spirit and Int. Mages definitely want that. But no one wants. Big Voodoo Mask. I mean, no way nobody wants that. So the darn Magics. I think that is it. I should make like a basic boosting video guide of like the different things. I feel like there's a lot of things that a lot of people could learn, like small things, right, to just improve the quality of life of like boosting. Like I think there's a lot of people that don't use strafe. Like on my A&D, I have strafe. I think there's a lot of people who's using like, you know, turning, you know, turn left, turn right, instead of just having strafe only. This is such a hack because it's so much easier not getting dazed. It's also moving you when you do like turning. You're not going anywhere. I feel like if I was to teach someone new to play WoW, the first thing I would do is remove turning. You know, A and D turning and doing it strafing, A and D strafe. And then obviously you keep backpedal because the only way to eliminate leeway in WoW is to backpedal. But outside of eliminating leeway, like you will still have leeway, the same amount of leeway if you're moving A and D strafing as you are jumping. I see a lot of people being like, don't jump while you're doing this. Bro, I'm pressing W. That's also giving me leeway. Only thing that doesn't give leeway is RP walk and S keying. Anyways, I am off for today, boys. Let's see. Assy, I'm going to craft an Assy app. Yeah, gonna hop off, guys. Thank you for watching the stream. Make sure you sub, and it will be really, if you appreciate my content, you know, leaving a comment on my videos and leaving a like and stuff like that really helps me. So I would really appreciate if you guys interact with the stuff I post. Otherwise, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thank you, Kyle. You too, man. See you guys.